Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Pyatt and welcome to my YouTube channel. My goal is to help as many martial artists as possible in their journey and study of Jutsu, whether you are a complete beginner or an experienced martial artist. I do videos every Friday, so if you like and enjoy this video, then don't forget to subscribe to get more just like it. This week, I figured that I would share with you a couple of the warm-up drills that I love to do at the start of a class that are particularly linked to ukemi or breakfalling. Because in order for you to be successful at breakfalling, it's really important that you become comfortable with the floor and the mat or the tatami. So this is a couple of exercises that build upon each other to get students used to and comfortable with the floor. Some are quite fun, well, at least they are for me and my childish sense of humour, so I hope you like them. So one of the first exercises we do is we get in touch with our inner child and we cross the feet and we roll backwards. So from here, we want to just go back and then forward again. And the key point of this is that you're trying to create a nice curve in your spine. So you don't want to do it like this, because that hurts and isn't particularly fun. So you want to create a nice curve in your spine, keep your chin slightly forward, don't have your head too far back so the head doesn't hit the floor, but equally not so far forward that you put unnecessary stress and push out the top of your spine. So just a little bit in and then back, and then forward. Once you're happy with that, the next stage is then to get your legs involved. So what we do is as we come up, one leg tucks behind the other, and then we come down, and then we come back up, and we swap. So we're keeping the same curve in the spine as before, but now we're engaging the legs, beginning to get a little bit of coordination involved, and beginning to use our legs as part of our movement. Now the next step, this is the bit that usually throws people, is we want to go into the process of nearly doing a backward roll. So the tricky bit is to not do the backward roll. So what we do for this is we have a little rule, which is your right foot goes to your right corner and your left foot goes to your left corner. So if you try and do it the other way, it'll end messy. So let me show you what I mean. So if I show you from the back, from here my right foot comes over and then we come forward and we look. And the left foot. So when we do this movement, look first where you want your foot to go. The foot comes over and you want to plant it into the floor. You can use your hands for balance, but with practice it's not really necessary. You want points of balance as your shoulder and your foot. If you need additional ones, then use your hands. Then push off this foot. As you come back, as you're in the air, this foot tucks and comes back. And then look, foot, same position, comes back, tucks, and then forward. So from this position, I'm going to look, foot back, and then forward, and then back. Now, we don't stop there. So from there, you want to be able to come up into a good, strong posture. So as you come up, we come up into Shiko Sabaki kneeling position. So we can knee walk from here. If you've got a katana, this would be one of the positions where you could draw the sword from. So you want really the triangle. So you want your feet nice and close together. The knee, if I was to put both knees on the floor, it forms the 3 points of the triangle. And then from there, I'm going to go left foot back to my left corner. So I sit back on my bum, over, and then back up. From there, you can stand. And you can see that if you just add that extra little movement, it then becomes your backward roll. So from here, we look, I get to there, and then we come over into the backward roll. There are two ways of doing it depending on your personal preference. So the first way is as you do your backward roll, you want to go over and you can bring your foot through. So this foot comes out in front. The other way is to go back to create more space against your opponent and potentially give you more time. So those are some of the basic exercises that we do as part of our warm-up to get students used to moving around on the floor and teaches the basic skills in order to control your backward roll. So if you can not backward roll, then it's easier for you then to be able to progress and be able to do it in controlled One tip, try and think about the position of your weight in your hips all the time. When you do the roll backwards, keep your hips as close to your pivot point, which is your shoulder, as possible, because you'll have more control that way. What a lot of people do when they go backwards is they flop sideways, because they don't go backwards over the shoulder, they go over the side of the arm, and they don't turn their head. So those are 2 points that's really important to be careful of. And when you do the backward roll, try to make sure that you get into a habit of not resting your head on the floor, because if you take the comfort and safety of the tammy away, then that no longer works. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and I hope you find those exercises useful as part of your training. And if you like more of our videos, you can click the links here and here to see some more of them, and don't forget to click the subscribe button in the bottom corner if that's something you're interested in. Don't forget to share us with your friends and put comments below as well, guys. So see you next week.